Hey everybody, I'm a little early. A little early. Oh, I forgot to put my microphone on today. My microphone. Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully it'll work. You guys tell me if I'm working or not. Can you hear me? Hopefully. I hope so. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope so. I hope you guys can hear me. I hear a little noise. Not sure what it is. I hear a little noise. Not sure what it is. You guys tell me if hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully that fixed it. The other squeaking noise is probably my chair. All right. Well, that's been a long time since I've been on here. Seems like forever, ever and a day. Let's see how this goes today. And I am doing Christmas cards. But my first card is not a Christmas card. Hold on. I got my stuff all mixed up here. I got it all messed up. There we go. All right. So, first card we're going to do today is going to be my little cow. But we got to get some stuff. I did one already, but I didn't do my clouds properly. So we're going to redo it. And I'm going to show you how we do it. So, but this is going to be my first card today. Go ahead, have a cow. I thought it was pretty cool. So that's going to be our first card. So on that note, let's get this going. So I got this piece of paper. I have my clouds here. Got my clouds. And I'm going to just go ahead. I'm using actually the Stampin' Up! Bashful Blue. Is what I'm using to make my clouds this morning. So, and you know what? So, like, you just put these on here and make clouds. It's pretty easy. And then I'm going to swirl it around and we're going to do some more clouds. I might make this one a bit darker. I don't know. I don't know if I want any other. Let me see. Let me hold on. Clouds. Maybe we'll do some more over here. I love this cloud maker thing. It's really cool. I think that's enough. I think that's all I'm going to do. I just want a little bit of clouds. I don't want a lot. Just a little. Just a little bit. Wipe this off. And we'll put this back. And okay, so I used my, it is lawn fawn clippings. Stencils. Cloud stencil. I love this cloud stencil. I remember using it before. It was really cool. So that's what we use today. We're using. I'll try to put all that stuff in the the end. All right, so now I'm going to use my little cow. I'm using my little Misty today because when I tried to do it on my other one, it didn't quite work as well. So today we're going to use the Misty. I think I can get it in there. Yeah, I already practiced this, so I know it'll work for what I want it to do. So now, I'm debating what I want. I guess I'm going to do that one. And I might actually do that too. So I'm going to make it a brown cow. The only thing I don't like about this Misty is because it has this little edge. So like you can't, if you have a big, like this one, luckily I managed to put this on there so that it kind of just fit. Even though I wasn't going to put the whole cow on there. But if it was any bigger, I couldn't do it. And I know this is supposed to stay, but obviously it doesn't. Didn't stay now, did it? Not the way we wanted it. And for some reason, I also noticed that there's like a couple of little spots. Because I noticed that last night when I was, I don't know if it's on the stamp itself. I'm not sure. Hey, Bud Files. How are you guys? Hope you're doing okay. So this month, mostly, you guys, I'm going to do Christmas cards. because I call it Christmas in July. Now, see, for some reason, I don't think it's lining up right because it looks like its horns are doubled. That's the only thing I don't like about this, because it won't hold my paper down. The other thing is, you know, I should be able to just put it on there and press. And, you know, see, it's just not doing it. It's not doing what I want it to do. It keeps moving. That's why I don't really like this one. I don't care for this stamper, but we're going to have to do it anyway because I already started. See, but it keeps, I don't know, moving up. It keeps moving. Even though I have it in the corner. Come on now. I'm going to put like some black on it too. Hey, Suzanne. How are you? I know you guys probably thought, well, what the heck happened to Addie? She's been gone. I just took a little time off. That's all. See, I don't know. It's just not, it's not, to me, pressing like it should. I might have to get me a new stamper. That's all I'm gonna have to do, because my other stamper, I noticed, has like has a piece like where it's broken a little bit. It's a little broken, and even pressing down with this, it does not help. See, and then look, maybe if I do this, maybe that'll help. I don't know if it did or not. I know I got a really good on the cow's eyes last night. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick it on there again. And yeah, I've been trying to get ready for my craft fair. Is my sound okay, you guys? Because I noticed earlier that it had like a little clicking noise or something. Just let me know if my sound is good. Well, I think I'm just going to go with that, you guys, because I don't know. It's just not stamping right. I don't know if it's the stamp itself or it's just my stamping apparatus. I'm not sure. I don't like this. Thank you, Suzanne. I don't like this stamp thing. It's just not working for me. But you know what? Let's do something else. Hold on. Maybe I just got to put a different stamp thing under it. Maybe if I put this one and I stick. To me, that's too thick. So let's try this. Let's see if this makes a difference. If I bring it up. I don't know. I mean, I know I had enough ink on that. I should have inked his eyes out in this part here. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to try to put some ink on it. And we'll see. If not, then I'm going to call it quits. It's just not, to me, it is just not stamping right. Because this should be, I was going to show you, because I got this. I mean, this is a better stamp. and I did it on that last night. You know what I might do? Because this is stamped better. He's more dark. Maybe I'll fussy cut it and just stick it on there. Maybe we'll do that. I can just put it over the top of it and fussy cut it. Okay, so, but the other thing I want to do is I want to stamp the little saying. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Sorry, you guys, I haven't been on here. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing a live today. It seems like it's been so long. And it hasn't really been. I mean, it's just, I mean, it is a month, but I was like, I don't know. All right. So I'm going to try to stamp this on there and see if this helps. Hey, Flannel Hill. How are you? This card here I'm making, you guys, is the only one that's not going to be a Christmas card today. I'll put this back over here. All right. Let's see. Why does it look like it's crooked? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't have any luck with this. See, and then I made this one, but I did the clouds wrong. And he stamped out better than this one. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not understanding it. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I noticed in the morning times, it is like super nice. Like yesterday, oh my gosh. It was so nice outside. I sat outside for a while. And I was like, oh my gosh. It almost made me want me to open my windows up because the wind, there was a nice breeze. This morning it wasn't too bad either, but it's still a little warm today. I actually still have my chickens outside. Hopefully they don't run off. They're in the yard running amok. I only have one I got to worry about. She likes to jump up on the fence and stuff, but I don't know. She's been really good lately. Okay. All right. So we're going to, oh, and this cow that I have, actually, I got this off of Amazon. It's called Picket Fence Studios. And it's like, go ahead, have a cow. I love this one. And then I think on the inside, I think I'm going to put in, it says, I am not the sweet girl next door. I am the crazy heifer from down the street. I think that's what we're going to put in the inside. Because, you know, like this is just like a neat little, or I could put happy birthday. You are an utter year older. That one might even, I might do that. We might put that inside. But I'm going to put that on my other stamper because this stamper thing, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I was having trouble stamping this stuff. So I'm going to pull this out. But I noticed on my stamper here, this one, I noticed this part here is broken. So that might be why this one's not working as well. And that's why I have to push down on it a lot. Because that part is not very good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to stamp inside this card first before we do anything else. That way I get all the stamping out of the way. I made some of those corn nugget things for my chickens the other day because when it was really super hot, I made a bunch in the freezer. And my daughter goes, Mom, why are you freezing corn? Because I have them in these cute little, like I have little hearts and I have little, I gotta make sure. I have little hearts and I have, I don't know, it's like a little design thing. And I froze them in my freezer. And so she was like, why are there frozen corn? And I was like, I said, I did it for my chickens because it's so freaking hot. Happy birthday, you are an utter year older. Oh, heifer, please. Howdy, heifer. Hey, I know. We'll do that. What I might do is we might do like this and put up here, howdy, heifer. Happy birthday, you are an utter. I love that. Because the front says, go ahead, have a cow. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put howdy, heifer. And I just put that away. See, I've been out of the limelight for a while, you guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't. I went to my scrapbook retreat, my summer one. I've never done a scrapbook retreat in the summer before. It was kind of different. I had to drive back and forth because it was in Springfield, and I didn't want to get a room because I was like, it's not very far. So I drove back and forth. They're going to have another one next year. I haven't signed up for it yet. I was debating if I want to do it again. I did actually, I made over 50 cards when I was there. I did a lot. I did a lot of cards. It was a good time. I got a lot done. I was really happy. Howdy, heifer. Happy birthday. You're an utter year older. I love it. I love it. I like it. I hope you guys like it. But, yeah, I got like 50 Christmas cards done. And, for my thing I'm going to do this summer, which is this month. And I was getting all ready for that too, because I have to, but yeah, here it's Picket Fence is the name of this, and it's called No Need to Tip the Cow. The cow one, no need to tip. You don't have to tip. Don't tip me. See, now this one too, this one helps hold, that's why I put this down on here. It helps hold my card in place. Maybe that's what I need to do on the other one. I don't know. The other one has like the, okay, so what I'm going to do now, you guys, I'm going to fussy cut out this cow. I'm trying to see. I like this one because I can actually see her eyes. I'm going to fussy cut this one out, and I'm going to put it on top of this one. Even though, you know, I mean, I know the clouds look funny, but no, we're just going to fussy cut it. We're going to fussy cut it and stick it on there. I have a friend that likes to, she loves to fussy cut all of her stuff. It's crazy. I'm not a big fussy cutter. If I have a die for it, I'm going to use a die. And you guys, I signed up to be a creative memories consultant too. So now, if anybody does creative memories and they don't have a consultant, and what I might do, what I'm planning on doing actually, is kind of showcasing some of the stuff that Creative Memories has when I make my cards. And actually, I was going to use one of the things for this, because this is not done. I almost forgot too. And I'll show you how to use that. We're going to put like a little fence in front of the cow. Sorry, guys. I guess I should move it over this way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just fussy cutting around the cow, the little heifer. And my dog is sick today. He was sick yesterday. I was in here doing my crafting, and he got sick, threw up, and then he threw up this last night. I got up about 4 o'clock. He was throwing up. And then this morning he didn't want nothing to eat. I called the vet and they said they can't get him in. But she told me what to do. And she was like, don't let him eat or drink for the next 24 hours. Because she said he just might have an upset tummy. And I was like, I don't know what he got into because I only gave him his dog food. I mean, but he could just have, dogs get the flu just like people. So he could have some sort of like flu bug or something. I don't know. I was just worried about him. So they told me I could go get some Pepsid stuff from the store, like a little milligram, 10 milligrams, and give him that. See if that helps his belly. And then they told me that I could bring him in next Tuesday if he's not any better. But they told me I could take him to the emergency vet over the weekend if he got really bad. That will cost me, but he's worth it. It's just that, I was kind of concerned, and I thought, well, if I could get him in today, then it would save me lots of money if he is really sick. And I'm just going to do this. Let's see. Hey, wait a minute. Why is that? Oh my gosh. I feel like, okay. I'm not liking this. I fussy cut it, but I guess it'll work. It's going to work. It's going to work. Okay. The reason, you guys, I fussy cut it because when I stamped it, it's not stamping right. I'm not liking it. So I fussy cut it, and I think I'm just going to put glue. I think I'm going to use a glue stick to put them down because I don't know. We're going to try it. Yeah, so I've got my puppy dog I'm worried about. And he was just in here a minute ago laying by me. But he has gone into the other room because he's just not feeling good. I guess that's not too bad. You can't really tell that I fussy cut it. Not really. Okay, so we got that. Oh yeah, you guys, I keep forgetting. I got one more step of this before we put him on here, and it is the Okay, so it is a little it's this little thing, and it has a picket fence. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this dark. Yes, we're going to go with this. Okay, so how this works is, I'm going to show you, is you take this and you stick it in there until it clicks. Bam. And then you open this up on the bottom. And this actually has a magnet. But you open this up on the bottom. You take your paper and the paper you're going to use. You put it through here like so. You line it up so it's all straight. That doesn't even look like it's straight. That's crazy. Let's put it in this other way. I was like, man, I haven't even cut this or anything, but I guess when they cut it, it wasn't straight. And then you put that down. I still feel that's not even straight. It's like off by just a little bit. See, if I turn it this way, I got a little, actually that fits better, but I have a little tear. All right, so let me do it this way. Sorry, there it is. We're just going to make that one work. Bam. And then you take, hold on, let me get this out of the way. Then you take this and you flip it back underneath there, like so. Then you take this and you line it up. It actually lines up. Well, yeah. So there's a notch here and a notch there, and they line up. I think I have it right. Hold on. Yeah, because that lines up. That lines up. Okay. And then you press. then you line it up, you press, then you line it up. All right, Melissa, thanks for stopping in. Line it up. Line it up. Line it up. And then you have all this residue. But you know what? I was thinking I probably could use like these little, some of those, not all of them. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, and you can get all kinds of different little attachments to this little thing to make different things. If you've never seen a Creative Memories, if you are interested, they have all kinds. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Creative Memories thing. I'm going to cut this. And I'll show you. So I'm going to take this and put it across here like this. And it looks like there is a fence in front of the cow. That was my idea anyway. Now, I also cut that out of another piece of paper. What did I do with it? Oh, so after I did it last night, but I wasn't sure because I have this one also. So should I do this one? Oh, no, I think the dark one's better. I think this one looks better. Because this one is cool, but I like the dark one. But I cut this one out of a piece of paper too. But I think I'm going to go with this one. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, because I'm going to put it down just a little bit. And then I'm going to cut it. I'm just going to cut it with my scissors. And I'm going to cut it like, I think I'm going to put just like that. Wait, let's turn it around. I want to get it. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut this one. Just like that. Because I'm going to just put that on there like that. I don't have this. And I can use these for something else, for another card or, I don't even know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, hold on. I've got to put it up just a little bit. I thought that looked cool. It's got like a little fence that I got on the front of this. So he's like behind a fence. All right, so now what I might do is, I think, yeah, okay. So we're going to use my mono glow. And I'm just going to make a little strip across the bottom. And maybe just a little bit up here. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then now we're just going to put it on here like so. There. And then I'm going to cut this off. We're going to put this on here. I think I'm going to put this on here first, and then we'll cut it off. So now we're going to use my double-sided tape to put it on the card. That way it stays really well. I just rip it off. I mean, I know I should probably do. And you guys, I made these little purses that you put chapstick in. I made those. They're really cute. I made some like, I'll show you at the end of the video. I made some red, white, and blue ones, and I only made 6. I only made 6 because I'm not sure how this craft fair is going to go. And I didn't want to overdo it and then have a bunch of stuff left over. So I did not. Hopefully the next cards won't be so busy. They shouldn't be. They should not be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've been watching videos. I've been watching people's videos. A lot of times I watch on my TV and then I can't comment. I hate that. I mean, I know you can set your phone to your TV or whatever, but I don't do that. And then I try to go on my phone because sometimes I'm charging my phone, so I can't go on my phone. But there's other times I go on my phone and I'll go on and try to comment to people's videos so they know I'm watching. I always just say I'm lurking in the background because I can't comment if my phone's on the charger. My daughter almost overslept this morning. I heard her alarm go off at 6, and I didn't hear her get up. She usually gets right up. She didn't. And at 7:30, I let her sleep till 7:30, which I shouldn't have. I went in there at 7:30, and I was like, what time do you have to be at work? She's like, what time is it? I'm like, it's almost 7:30. She's like, oh, no. It's like, sorry, I should have got you up when I heard your alarm go off. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is then I'm just going to cut this off the bed. Make it easy. Yeah, she's like, thank God I have a mom to wake me up. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right, there it is. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. I love that little fence thing. A lot of people use that fence. You can make all kinds of different stuff on there. But I thought that was really cool to put that little fence on there for the cow. Okay, so now we have got one video done. Not video, card. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm saying today. Yep. But yeah, I was thinking I could use these little squiggly things for anything. I mean, I don't think I can use the little other tabs, but I can use those. Actually, I was thinking of those purses I made. Those would be perfect on those little purses if it's long enough. Let me think. Let me look and see. Is it? No, I don't think it is. These are only 2 inches. I think the purses I made, I think they're like 3 inches. Okay. So we got that one done. So now let's go to our next card, and it's going to be a Christmas card. Okay. Here we go. I'm doing this. I think this is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put this. I made a background using my Tim Holtz, and I used my salvage patina. Oh my goodness, I guess I didn't leave those out there. Okay, I used salvage patina, and I know my daughter is grateful for me. She's like, oh my gosh, Mom, thank God. I think I used salvage patina and Kirsch flamingo on this. And then I used my mica inks. I sprayed it with like a mica spray. It wasn't this one, the mica stain. But I used peppermint, I think, and snow on this to make it. But I thought pink, I don't know why. I like pink and blue. It's like not the normal Christmas colors. And then I had this I had some of this left over from one of the paper packs I had that was a 6x6. So I'm going to put that on here because I think it looks really good with this. It matches. All right, so I'm just going to put this down first, and then we'll do the little penguin, because I'm going to put the penguin like across like that. Even though that penguin, I was going to show you. So the penguin, it looks like this, and you can put it on the edge of the card and cut it out. And it's called the Sledding Edger. And I got this from, actually, it's Creative Expressions, but I got this from Scrapbooking Made Simple, the one over in California. I bought it from her store when she had them on sale, I don't know, a couple of years ago. I've had that for a while, and I made a card last year, but I think I made it on a 5x7, whereas these are only an A2 card, so it's not a 5x7. So I thought, you know what? We're going to make it work. And then when I cut it out, I totally forgot that it's an edge cutter. So when I cut it out, I was like, oh, okay, we can still make this work. And I just like the penguin. It was pretty. And I thought it'd be cool on the pink and bluish snow color. I thought it would be. And then I found this blue sparkly paper. So I thought, oh, let's use that. And that's what I did. What are you guys working on? Are you guys working on any exciting stuff? Any crafty stuff, Suzanne? I know the Flannel Hill Farms isn't. They're just working on their chicken farm, on their homestead. Yeah, which is all good. All right, so put that down. There's that. And then we're going to put this on here. But before I do put it on there, I'm going to stick it on here, I think. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting it across the paper. So I'm going to cut this out, and we're going to like fussy cut it again. And it actually has like a little rim around it. I'm going to see if I can't do it. If I hold it just right, I can see the line. And my garden, you guys, is doing so well. I've got like, I don't know how many tomatoes. And I've got like, I got my first zucchini the other day. So we're going to have zucchini and squash on the grill for 4th of July. Because my squash, my yellow squash is almost ready. It'll be ready by the 4th of July. And then I've gotten like, I don't even know how many tomatoes. And I want to make some tomatoes or some salsa. And then I got a couple of green peppers. And I don't know what it is, but something is eating my sweet potatoes. It's eating the leaves. So I'm not sure about that. So I've never done sweet potatoes before. So the sweet potato thing is new. What do you got growing in your garden? And then my okra and my Brussels sprouts. Something is eating the leaves on my Brussels sprouts. I noticed. So, yeah, we're doing it this way. All right, so I'm just going to put this glue on here. Something's eating my Brussels sprouts. Something's eating my sweet potatoes. The leaves. I mean, I know the sweet potatoes grow underground, like, potatoes. And I thought I had 2 plants. The one something ate all the leaves on it, so there was no leaves. So I just kept them in there and see if they still grow, or if, I don't know. My sister said she had a couple more sweet potato things that I could try. And I was like, I don't know if I want to try it again. And then my blueberry plant, my blueberries and my raspberries are doing really good. They're growing. But I think I've got enough where I think I'm going to actually plant some more after my zucchini bushes. I might plant some summer or winter, or not winter, maybe fall. I might try fall zucchini because I have some more. And I've heard people say that you can plant it in the fall too. So I don't know. And then you know what? I had a bunch of sunflowers that I planted, and you know what? None of them have come up. But my marigolds come up. They're coming up, but my sunflowers have not. So I don't know. Not sure. I think this is so cute. It's just a cute little Christmas card. Snow card. It just reminds me of snow. I thought maybe if I do Christmas, it'll make it not seem so hot outside. But I just cut that little guy out of this. And yeah. Woodchucks like sweet potato leaves. You know what though? The thing is, whatever it is, they leave little spots. Like it's like a bug. I think it's a bug. So I don't think it's the woodchucks because they're not like eating the leaves off. It's like the leaves have little spots on them, like something is eating them, like a some sort of bug or something. Because okay, so like yesterday I went out there and my sweet potato leaves looked beautiful. They were doing great. Today I go out there and I've got like little spots all over them. And I'm like, okay, something's eating that. And I have them right by my zucchini. So I don't know if it's like a bug off the zucchini that's eating them or what. I thought I'd look it up and see because I'm not sure. Oh no. That's not good. I've got moles really bad. And you know what? I'm going to go out there with a hoe. When I was a kid, we used to have moles in the yard. My aunt told us if we went out in the yard between 11:30 and 12, that's when the moles move around. And you take a hoe, and every time you see the ground move, you just hit them with a hoe and you kill them. And we thought my aunt was just, full of baloney. But my brother and I went out there and did that, and I don't know how many moles we killed doing that. Okay, there is that, you guys. And then I'll probably just put a sentiment on the inside. Some sort of Christmas one. I think that looks really cute. It's adorable. At least I think it is. I don't know. You guys may not like it. There is that one. So we got 2 down. Let me just write down a couple things so I don't forget. All right, now here's the giveaway one, you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Let's put this over here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to look it up and see what kind of. Okay, so, oh, I got a little. Okay, so I created this background using the Lucky Clover, the Holly Branch, and the Yuletide. And I thought I was going to use my Candied Apple and Rustic Evergreen, but I did not. And then I'm using these, my Sizzix dies for the, so we're going to put this on here. So I was thinking, I don't know yet, but I'm thinking this really looks good for that. And then this on here like that. Then we're going to put this on here and this on the background, this behind it. Strategically. There we go. And then I'm going to put like a little sentiment up here that says, oh, where is it? Oh my gosh. I was going to use one of these, like wishing you or have yourself a Merry Christmas, wishing you a Christmas, wishing you a have yourself, or how about Little Christmas? Or I thought it was something I was going to put on this. It's going to go like right here. But this is going to be the giveaway card. And then on the inside, I'll probably put Merry Christmas. I was going to put Merry on the outside, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is wishing you I don't know, have yourself a little, or how about Little Christmas? Or maybe May Your Days Be Bright. I don't know. One of those I'm going to put on there. But I was going to do a small because the large letters didn't look right with the trees. I did the green because it looks like it's in the forest. Then, of course, with the red is for like Christmas kind of. I don't know. It's a different kind of Christmas card. All right. So let's see. Let's see. And I'm almost actually at 700 subscribers, you guys. I think I'm at 638. Yeah, I'm at 638. And then I don't know. Okay, so my daughter, the one that went to work today, she got a screw in her finger. She screwed it in her finger. She was working up above her head. And the drywall broke while she was screwing it in. And she got it in her finger. And instead of her just like screwing it back out, she was afraid to because it freaked her out when she saw the screw in her finger. She didn't know if she messed up her finger. So they took her to the emergency room. What's funny is while she was in the emergency room, all the nurses and doctors and stuff were bringing people in there saying, you think you're having a bad day? What do you think she's having? She has a screw in her finger. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I said to my daughter, when I got over there, when she messaged me and she says, Mom, what are you doing today? It was on a Friday. She's like, what are you doing today or tonight? Because it was like about 4 o'clock, I think. I was like, nothing. Why? She's like, well, I want to come to the emergency room. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, what? Because, my daughter, she gets up on stilts and does she gets up on stilts and they get up on, what are they called? I can't even think. To reach high places, they get up on those scaffolding. And then she gets up on the scaffolding. She gets up on these stilts that make her higher, taller, whatever. And I've always been waiting for the call when they tell me she's fallen off those and, you know, like broken a bone or something. Because she has sent me these crazy pictures of her up in these really weird places. And I'm like, oh my God, Tori, you're going to hurt yourself. And yeah, that's so when she said that, I was thinking, oh my God. And then when she told me she got a screw in her finger, I said, well, why didn't you just back it out and take it off? Well, I couldn't, Mom. I didn't have I was scared and it freaked her out. So she was afraid to. And she thought, well, there might be some damage to her finger. And when they got her to the emergency room, they thought that she went through the bone. And they said they might have to do surgery. And I was like, oh, great. I told her, I said, I would have just backed that screw out, threw some liquid bandage on it, and wrapped that little sucker up. Screw going to the emergency room. She goes, Mom, that's you. She goes, I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, Tori, but now you got a bill from hell. But actually, she doesn't have a bill from hell. But anyway, because it happened at work. So work took care of that. But still, even they wouldn't have had that if she would have just backed the screw out. And then it came out, they did x-rays and they found out that she did not go through the bone, which was a good thing. Now, if I get these trees on here again, right? Which I'm going to have to cut these off on the sides because I knew that was too long. But yeah, I was just thinking to myself, if it had been me, but it wasn't me. I would have just, I would have just unscrewed it. I would have screwed it back off if I screwed it on. And I appreciate everyone who's here today. And thank you for sticking with me. Oh, so I put my glue on. So I'm going to stick this here. So that tree will be on there all the way. And then we're going to put this on here. I think I might do it right there. And then we'll cut off the edge. I also made some junk journals, some little journals that I'm going to sell the thing. And yeah. I'm glad I'm not a construction person, because if I told her if I'd have been there, I would have took the drill and drilled out her finger, drilled out the screw. She was like, I know you would have, Mom. But I just couldn't do it. I was cracking up. All right. Well, I wasn't cracking up. I mean, it wasn't like a... All right. There is that. And then we're going to cut off. Use these. We're going to cut this off. I'm going to cut this one off. Yeah, she's a private contractor, and they do have unemployment. Her boss that she works for said they would pay her bill, so she didn't have to pay for it. I was telling her, though, we need to get her some sort of insurance, because if she ever gets injured on the job and she's off, like if they would have had to have surgery and she would have been off work, I mean, then who's going to pay her bills? That's the thing. She she'd have to find, she needs to find insurance where she gets hurt like that, or, even a car wreck. Anybody who actually has a job. I used to have that insurance when I worked because one of my friends got injured at work and she was off for, I forget how long. And, she couldn't pay her bills. I mean, yeah, it's workman's comp, but I forget how long she had to wait for workman's comp to even start paying her. And she couldn't pay her bills. Luckily, her mom and them had money and they helped her. But if she wouldn't have had that, she would have lost her home and everything because she couldn't pay her house payment. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what if something happened to me? No, my daughter and I was like, that was when I was when I had my oldest daughter, when she was little. And I was like, what if something like that happened to me and I'm off work? I don't know. I think, no, let's just do that. We're going to do this again. May your days be bright. Or have yourself a little Christmas. Or I could just say wishing you a, and then on the inside I could do Christmas. Yeah, that's what I might do. Wishing you. Yeah, I told her, I said, why didn't you just back the screw out? She was, I couldn't, Mom. When I seen it in my finger, it just freaked me out. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh my gosh. Even when we were at the hospital, I was like, let's go. I'm going to go get the drill and drill it out. And then the guy, the doctor came in and said, no, you can't do that because if there's damage to the finger, I was like, okay. Dude, I was like, I don't think there's any damage to the finger. If it had been a longer screw, but it wasn't. It was a small one. If she was even saying if she had used a longer and done a bigger screw, that it probably would have went through her whole finger, which would have meant it went through the bone, but it didn't. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to take this off here. And I'm going to cut this down. And on the inside, I'm going to put wishing you. And then on the inside, I'm going to put Merry Christmas. We're just going to go ahead and do it. Put it on there since I'm right here. That way, we have it all out of the way. I mean, after they took it out, it was funny because then the guy comes in. He goes, do you guys have a drill or anything to get it out? I look at him and I said, do you have maintenance? Because I said, we just took the drill and everything home. Because her truck was out in the parking lot and she had all her construction stuff in there. I was like, yeah, no, we are not leaving that there because somebody might try to steal something out of the bed of her truck. So I had her boyfriend drive her truck home. And because we didn't know, because I was like, we'll probably be here at the hospital till 3 o'clock in the morning. Because usually that's how it goes when you go to the emergency room. But no, they came right in and they were like, the guy had to go get a little screwdriver. And he took it out. You see the video. He took it right out of her finger. I was lying. I was dying. I was like, I could have done that. I could have done that. But he deadened it. He deadened her finger so she wouldn't feel it. Because that was her thing. She didn't want to feel it coming out. I was just like, okay, it would only hurt for a second. Only for a second, Tori. It's like getting a tattoo. It would only hurt for a second. And then it's done. She was like, no, Mom. I was like, okay, whatever. It would only hurt for a minute. One little minute. I'm going to do it one more time because I want it to be nice and crisp. I just don't think that is... Maybe it's made like that. Let's see. I'm going to push on it. See if that helps. Nope. I don't know. We're just going to go with that then. It's not too bad. But yeah, just remember, the work hazards are real. Oh, it's so funny. So some of the comments I got, everybody kept saying it was a guy. And I was like, no, it's a girl. And she's only 22. I was like, why does it, people all think it's a guy? I said, do you think that girls can't do that kind of work? Come on, man. We've come a long way in this world. Just because you see something like that doesn't mean every time you see it, that's a guy involves a man. Okay, so yeah, so and now this weekend, like Friday, I got to take my Tori's grandma to the doctor because she gets blood transfusions, and so her daughter's going to be gone. So I didn't get that cut short enough. She's going to be gone, so I'm going to take her Friday to get her blood transfusion. She's going through quite a bit. Oh, I don't think I'm going to cut it. Yeah. But yeah. She has to go like, I think once a month maybe, get a blood transfusion. And you know what? I think I'm going to cut the top of it off just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. And I'm going to put it up here. We're going to put a little one of these small across the back of that to pop it up a little. And then I always add just a little bit of glue to it because that always helps it if it should come off. Hopefully not. There it is. Not too bad. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Voila. There we have it, you guys. There we have it. Okay, so let me pull them all out here. And okay, so this one here that I have, the Christmas one, this is a Mary stamp and die cut. I thought I had the top of it. Guess I don't. It's Hero Arts. Hero Arts. Mary stamp and die cut by Hero Arts. And then my Sizzix for that one. All right, so let me pull them down so everybody can see them all. I think that's it. I think they're all in here. I'll move this down just a little. And the cow one. The middle one is the giveaway. I hope you guys all like this today. Thanks for coming back in to see me. And thank you, Suzanne, for hanging in there. And yeah. And I hope you guys all have a... wonderful. I can't believe we are already in the July the 2nd, right? Today's July the 2nd. Yeah. I can't believe it's already July the 2nd. That's crazy. Oh, I was going to show you guys those little purses. Hold on a second. Let me get them. I'll get the purses. Let me see if I can reach across the table. I think I did a little video, but let's see. All right. So there's that. They're little chapstick purses. And I put like little thingies on them. I actually put these little clips on them, and I don't think it stayed together. They didn't stay together. But there they are. I didn't put them on all of them because I was like testing them to see if it would work. And actually it didn't. So this one I didn't put any, but each one of them, hold on, I got another one. I have one more. Yeah. I put a little something on each one of the fronts, except for this one I did not. But yeah, I got all those. I made those. I've never made these before. I always see them and I'm like, oh, those look like that'd be easy. And it actually is really easy to make. The only thing is mine won't stay closed. And I put like a little, like I said, a little Velcro thing. But I noticed that they came off when I had it in my little container. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know what else. The only other thing I can think of is like maybe do see, when I have them standing up, if I stand them up and I close their little like hook, they stand up pretty good like that. So some of them do. But they are cute. They're really cute. And then they have the little chapstick in the middle. But I made them kind of patriotic, and then I used a couple of my I don't know. This is my 49th and my 49 paper. And this is my Echo Park paper, is the red, white, and blue. So anyway, I made those. I just thought I'd share them with you guys. I think I'm going to try to sell them for like $2. $2. Because I bought the chapstick. I got them 2 to a pack for $1.25. And I only bought 3 packs, which cost me like $4. So, and the paper, you know, I already have. So I figured $2 wouldn't be too bad. Let me know if you think that's too much, but yeah. All right, you guys. So remember, everyone who's here today has a chance to win this card right here. And tomorrow you have to come back to make sure that you weren't chosen. I'll have a little short video with the winner. You have until midnight to comment. You got to comment on the video. You have until midnight to win the card, and I'll announce it tomorrow. And then I will send you the card if I have your address. If not, you have 24 hours to give me your address. And if you don't answer within 24 hours, then you don't get the card. But if you email me back with your address, it's yours. All right, you guys, remember, family forever, stay positive, enjoy life. And thank you all so much for coming into my live today. I really do appreciate you. All right, have a good one.